Hey guys, it's Joi Boi. So today I have the 2018 13-inch MacBook Pro. This is the one that I got for sort of as a more portable laptop, one that I would be able to take when I was traveling, and something that was a little bit easier to take to and from classes every day, multiple times a day. And so I had a 15-inch laptop, and that one, it was just a little bit too heavy for me, so this cuts down a whole pound. This thing weighs at around 3 point something, but it's really lightweight laptop compared to what I'm used to. When you open it up, you're allowed to use Touch ID in order to unlock the laptop. So I can take Touch ID and I can unlock it, and there I have my laptop ready to use lickety split. The trackpad on this is something that's unrivaled. I've never been using a laptop, specifically a Mac. I've never used a Mac before, and I didn't realize how big the trackpad was compared to, say, I have a Windows laptop. Many Windows laptops don't have that very large trackpad. One that's only pretty similar is going to be the Razer laptop. And that one, for the price, I find that there are other competitive Windows laptops that can serve me better. But I wanted to try something in the Mac OS, and I didn't realize that even if you didn't have the best specs, so this is an i5 512 gigabyte SSD, I didn't realize how smooth it would run without having the fastest processor that I could. This laptop runs way smoother and a lot quicker than my i7 laptop, my Windows laptop that I have. It runs a lot faster than that, and that kind of blows my mind at how quick it is. Especially with this being my first Mac laptop, I wanted to go with the MacBook Pro instead of the new 2018 MacBook Air, just because I wanted to make sure that I would have a little bit faster of a processor. I could have had an i5 in the MacBook Air, but that's a Y series. It's a little bit lower wattage compared to this laptop, so it was something that I wanted to dip my toes into, but I wanted to make sure that I was taking a decent jump in performance so that I would be able to use it as my daily driver every day. So what I primarily use this laptop for, I'm a computer science major, but I do take a lot of classes where I don't have to code. For my coding, I tend to use my other laptop a little bit more. It's a little bit faster, it can process everything. My compile times are like half a second on that laptop, but I don't like typing on this for an extended period of time, upwards of like 2-3 hours. After that, I start to get a little bit tired of the low-key travel, but when I'm just sitting at the library studying, or if I'm taking notes in class, it's perfect for that. The one thing I like is that I have a really small backpack that I can just slide this into, and I'm able to take it anywhere I want. So I knew going into this that the port situation would be a lot different than my other laptop. My other laptop has DisplayPort, HDMI, 3 USB 3.1s, and a Thunderbolt port. This only comes with the 4 Thunderbolt ports. One of the nice things about that is that I'm able to charge it in any of the 4 ports. And then I'm also given a headphone jack, so the headphones, they're actually earbuds that I use for my other Windows laptop, I'm able to use on this without having to use an adapter, which is something that I really do like, because if I just want to put on Spotify and I want to listen to some music while I'm taking notes in class, granted, that's not the best studying mechanism, but for me, it works, and I really enjoy being able to use this as my class laptop instead of using it using a 15-inch that it weighs around a pound and a quarter more than this laptop. It's just a lot nicer to take. So all in all, this laptop, I really do love it. There's really nothing else like it. I'm glad that I finally took the step into macOS, because it's something that I really wanted to try. I knew that as a computer science major, I would be taking a class where I would be doing an iOS development, and I didn't want to rely completely on the Macs that they have at my school. I wanted to be able to take it where I want so that I can invest more time into the development process than just being able to go and reserve a laptop at a Mac at my school. This would allow me to do that anywhere, and I would be able to experience macOS for myself, so that in the future, as I start to figure out what I want to do, if I want to be a software engineer, software developer, web developer, anything like that, I was really able to be flexible between using a Windows laptop and using a Mac, because I would be able to do both of them very quickly, very efficiently, and I would know what I'm doing, how the file management system works, how the touch bar on the MacBook Pro works, all of that. It's just really, really nice to have this experience between the two. One thing I do have to say is that using this laptop, I got the Touch Bar version, the 2018 Touch Bar updated version. You do, from my own personal experience, it was worthwhile to adjust the Touch Bar so that it would be a little bit more custom to what I use it for. That way, whenever I'm using Spotify, I can just hit the media button and I can adjust the volume. I can press pause, play, skip, shuffle, replay, all these different options I'm able to do on the Touch Bar. But you do have to configure them a little bit more than just once. There's different layouts depending on what like software or app you're using. So especially when you're using like Safari or something like that, it changes based off of what you are doing, what kind of web page you're on. But you do always have these 4 buttons in the upper right that are always going to be the exact same no matter where you are. Alright, I've been Joi Boi, guys. Thank you for joining me. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next. I'd be happy to grab anything that I can. Have a nice day, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.